Hello everyone, and welcome to day 168 of playing Persona 4 Golden in real time. This series where I play through the date in the game on the same date in real life, one day at a time. Now, today's September 25th, so let's go ahead and see what the gang is up to today. So we're gonna go ahead, get us synced up to start us off. You have the day off from school today. All you can do now is wait for Naoto's recovery. What should you do today? I think I need to check out a specific TV channel today.
It's me.
Wanna go shopping with me today? I'm in the mood to buy something. Pass.
Oh,
Bye then. I hung up. You realize that you haven't bought anything from the home shopping program this week. Maybe you should watch it. Well, I guess if I must. You hear an infectiously cheery song. Here comes Tanaka, over the airwaves to you. Hello everyone, welcome to Tanaka's Amazing Commodities. Granter of your desires. Always catches me off guard. This is Tanaka's Amazing Commodities, the mail-order television program being broadcasted live to you. We guarantee your purchase will meet your satisfaction for a fair market price. Now, let's introduce the products available for these 3 days. It's Death Scudetto. Happiness comes direct to you. Oh my goodness, I can't believe its wonderfulness. I'll add wasabi jelly to your Death Scudetto, all for the low price of only 29,000 yen. We've got another fantastic product on sale today. Diet food. Lose weight instantly. On top of this, I'll add odd morsel to your diet food for only 6,000 yen. These products are so popular, we can only allow one order per person. Which would you like to purchase today? You can only buy one of the products offered. Currently have plenty of yen. Death Scudetto combo for 29,000 yen, or Diet Food combo for 6,000 yen. Which one will you purchase? Let's go ahead, get the Death Scudetto. It seems like it's actual equipment that's probably going to be more useful than Diet Food. You bought Death Scudetto combo including Death Scudetto and wasabi jelly. Wow, we've sold through our entire stock. Thank you all so much for your participation in today's show. Today's sale is over, but you'll get another chance for 3 days starting next Sunday. See you next time on this channel. You hear the catchy song again. Here comes Tanaka, over the airwaves to you. The shopping program has ended. You turned off the TV. Alright, with that out of the way, well, it's not gonna get much better, because we're gonna go hang out with Lady Death again. And last time we hung out with her, got some very heavy news from her. A very tragic backstory that was a lot harder to hear than I was expecting. But let's go ahead and check up on her. Yu-chan. Asano seems distracted. It must be because he showed her the letters from her husband. Maybe you should speak with the owner of Daidara. I mean, if it suggests that we do it, let's go ahead and do it. So shopping districts, and then run over to the metalworks. Just gonna ask about the Inaba trout, but not yet. Have you come to see my art? Please look around. Take your time. By the way, isn't that the Inaba trout I asked you about before? How about it? Will you give it to me? That's unfortunate. Well, I can't force you to give it to me. But if you ever do feel like giving it to me, I won't say no. Now let's go ahead and just talk with him. You came at a good time. Do you remember those letters I gave you before? Well, I found more of them. If you want these too, you're more than welcome to them. You decide to take the letters. Receive Tasano's letters. Alright, let's go ahead and bring them back to their rightful owner, which would be Hasano. Also known as Lady Death. So let's go ahead and just teleport, and there we go. Yu-chan, Hasano is surprised about something. Since you have Ghoul, a persona of the Death Arcana, you two might get along well. You feel your relationship with Hasano is going to become closer soon. Will you spend the day with Hasano? Let's do it. I would like to talk. Hasano seems to have regained her composure.
my.
Those are the letters I sent to my husband. You told her that you had found these at Dodara as well.
Is that so?
So, you've been keeping my letters in the storehouse as well. We thought alike. I need to throw these away as well. But first, can you let me read them? I'm glad this time she wasn't immediately let me go get a match, I'll be right back. Asana began reading a letter. We compared our hair, now it reaches my shoulders. If not you, then who? Will tie it up for me when it becomes necessary. The path you left on has long been buried by fallen leaves. Will I be able to meet you again when the cherry blossoms bloom and the cicadas buzz? Or I think it's cicadas, but anyway. Each day grows brighter. I can feel you coming closer, step by step. I wrote this decades ago, but who knew that I would become death? Asano began reading the next letter. That poem you sent me was from the Issei, wasn't it? It's fitting, as I'm waiting here for you. But I wish I could just spring away from here and run to your arms. It would be an adventure to search for the cowrie of the swallows in order to win your heart. If I could transform my heart into the wind and make it rush to your side, would you take it into your hand?
I loved him this much. And because I loved him, it saddened me that he forgot my love.
I was miserable and jealous. Okay, seems like she's coming to a bit of a...
I was a fool.
I was left behind because I was such a fool. He was all that I had. Now he's gone. I must accept that. Let's go ahead and say, take your time. You know, it's not going to be an immediate process. You're right, but can I do it? Asano smiles through her tears. You feel that you've touched Asano's heart. Okay. I mean, I will say this time it does feel like we made a bit more progress than last time. The old lady's social link has reached level 8. Your power to create personas of the Death Arcana has grown.
Thank you.
If it's okay with you, I'd like to see you again.
I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
You left Asano and went home. Okay, you know, making progress. Feels like a more satisfying end to the social gathering than it was last time. So you're home. Let's go ahead and save real fast, and then we'll spend some time with Dojima. Oh, it's you. I just brewed up some coffee. Want some? I mean, why not? I promised, after all, that I'd always keep your cup filled. Now hand over that mug. I make a fantastic cup of coffee if I say so myself. Make a oh. I almost sounded Italian there. You make a small talk. Okay, you feel that the tight bond you have with Dojima is irreplaceable. What, you want seconds? Don't drink too much or you won't be able to sleep. I'll mix you some later. Oh, okay. I already maxed out the social link with Dojima, I believe. Let's go ahead and just confirm that real fast. So, yep. There we go. Yep, maxed it out. Alright, so we got a free evening. I mean, let's go ahead, let's knock out the reading, and then... Well, actually, if we increase the social links with other people sooner rather than later, that's gonna pay off. So let's go ahead, find someone to hang out with for the evening. Alright, so there's Yukiko. I think we're pretty, you know, already pretty close with her, and getting close to the maxing out the social link. Okay, we definitely already did that. So... yeah, actually not a lot of options. Let's go ahead and go to the riverbank, see if there's anyone there. And yeah, not really. I feel like when we spend time with Yukiko, I think we're already on track to max out her social link. So let's go ahead, you know, just do some reading instead, and just knock out another book. Let's go ahead and finish reading The Gentle Way. Read The Gentle Way. You decide to continue reading The Gentle Way. Various judo techniques are described here, along with the origins of their names and other judo trivia. You don't feel any stronger, but you feel that you could teach these forms to someone. Since you finished hyperspeed reading, you're able to read more than normal. You have finished reading The Gentle Way. Your knowledge has significantly increased. Your expression has increased. Okay, already maxed out those stats, but, you know, the more the better. But that's going to wrap up the gameplay portion of today and bring us on to Shuffle Time. So, let's see what today's card is. it is the Seven of Wands in the reverse position. So let's go ahead and see what that means fate has in store for us. Reverse Seven of Wands meaning. The Seven of Wands reversal meaning is that you could be feeling overwhelmed by all the responsibilities and challenges that you're facing. This can make it difficult to see the whole picture. You can also feel that you have to compete and compare yourself to other people, which leaves you feeling vulnerable and inadequate. I mean, that is the YouTube game. The Seven of Wands reversal meaning can also reflect your feelings of being criticized and judged constantly by others. Your friends and family could be questioning you about your decisions and choices, and you feel overwhelmed by their judgment. That doesn't feel quite applicable, but, you know. Avoiding conflict and backing down is common with the reverse Seven of Wands. This can lead to unhappiness because you run away from activities and relinquish your goals when you are challenged by anyone. Remember all that you fought for to be here, and think carefully on whether you truly believe that is worth giving up now. Another reading of the Seven of Wands reverse can also be that you are being too aggressive when you are protecting yourself and damaging your relationships by doing so. Okay, you know, I think the first part was definitely a little bit applicable, you know, like definitely spending time trying to compete with other people, you know, like YouTube, people have a limited amount of time. You know, they're not going to be able to watch every video, so they do have to make a decision. Everything else I kind of felt like not so much. I mean, I don't feel like I'm being constantly criticized or anything like that. It feels like it's a ongoing commitment, something that I put time into, but I feel like it's been paying off pretty decently for the point that we're at, so, you know, I don't feel too stressed about it or too negative, but, you know, always good to take that into consideration, reflect on it, and even though the card's kind of saying, like, think about the progress you made, and if you're really willing to give that up, everything that you've got so far, and it kind of sounds like it's incentivized to look at the progress and go, okay, now I don't want to give that up and keep going with it. But I think it's also important to realize the opposite side, that if it is something that hasn't been worth it, then let's go ahead, just cut it off and be free of it. So it feels a bit difficult to do, but I think that's something that can definitely help, because if you're spreading yourself too thin, you gotta cut some commitments to be able to get your balance back. You can't just keep paying more effort into every direction and hope that works out. So just take some time, think about if you're overcommitting or if you're kind of losing motivation for something that is worthwhile, and just kind of figure out which of those situations it is. But either way, that's gonna be another card down and another day done. Thank you guys for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you'd like to follow along with the journey, as I do this every day. By the way, thanks for watching. I truly appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.